Hi, Sandra Wilson here, clinical hypnotherapist, and in today's video I'm going to talk about a particularly frustrating symptom of ADHD, especially when you're rejection sensitive. So in conversations, it could be with people that you know or people that you don't know that well. It's probably likely to be more common with people that you don't know massively well, maybe more so in a social gathering where there's going to be people that maybe you aren't so familiar with, or at work. Do you worry about opening your mouth for fear of what is going to come out in case you look stupid or in case it causes offence to somebody? So it's almost like you don't trust yourself. You're just kind of monitoring what you say, and sometimes it can feel so disabling because you end up just not saying anything, and you feel this intense pressure. So you really want to say something, like put forward an opinion or a view, and nothing comes out, or if it does, it's very garbled, and you say something and then about 3 hours later you pick over it. Why did I say that? Why didn't I say something different? I didn't sound clever. I just sounded ignorant. I don't sound like I know what I'm talking about. People think I'm boring. God, fancy saying that. God, I just want to crawl into a hole. So it's that kind of thing. So in other words, you don't feel relaxed having a conversation and letting the words flow freely. And it can feel very distressing, especially in a situation where you have a couple of people who are listening to you. Maybe not quite as intense as speaking in front of a large group of people, because I know that fear of public speaking is huge if you're rejection sensitive. But it's just fear of even speaking sometimes. You're just so terrified of saying something silly, saying something offensive. And when you do speak, it's just that worry that you've said something wrong, that you've offended somebody, or you've made yourself look like a fool. And people are judging you. That's the next layer. You're worried that somebody is going to judge you, making a snap judgment about you on the basis of something you say, because they don't know you very well. And sometimes when you get really caught up in this over analysis of how you speak, what you say, it can really prevent you from moving forward with new friendships or even making new friends. And sometimes a little bit of social anxiety can creep in, the fear of being in a social situation, which is again closely linked to rejection sensitivity and does tend to be a lot more common in people who are neurodiverse. So the feeling that, I don't know, you're just hyper aware of yourself and how you look and what you're saying, so you can't fully relax in company, in the company of others, and you're always second guessing yourself, worrying that other people are judging you. And this can be incredibly painful. And if it sounds like you, why not let me know? Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you, because it doesn't have to be this way. You can learn to stop the hypervigilance of your own body and what comes out of your mouth. It's possible. And believe me, it can be very freeing when you no longer care quite so much about what other people think. I hope that's helped. Bye for now.